I had an experience with the Oculus Rift. One of my buddies got one and I tried it and I was like, holy...
It's really awesome and fascinating and super, super cool.
I want to start working with this. My main goal with the virtual reality meetup is just to give people a space to just get interested in VR.
If you're already a Unity developer and you put on a VR headset and you play with something and it's really, really neat and you realize, whoa, they made this in Unity, well, that means I can make it.
I just saw that there was an opportunity. There wasn't much content. People weren't really making a lot for the Rift. And I saw that in Unity, given only doing a few tutorials, I was able to make something that was really immersive, really, had an impact on people. And that's kind of how I got started, was just really simple Oculus Rift, kind of like prototypes and games. I think I scoured, Google and Meetup.com for anything to do with virtual reality or augmented reality in Nashville. I didn't see anything, and I was kind of bummed out. And I was like, screw it, I'll just make my own and then see how many people I can get. And first meeting, we maybe had, 10 or 15 people. Second meeting, we had 20, 25. Third meeting, we had like 40. So just steadily grew. That's a piece of advice I would give to anyone. If there's not a community for the thing you're interested in, just start it.
If you've never done any VR at all, go to one of their meetups and just try some stuff on, and you will just freak out at how amazing this stuff is.
I came to Nashville to work on a different startup about a year and a half ago. VR was kind of coming onto the scene, and that's when I got my first taste of the Oculus Rift, and I was kind of like, wow, I don't want to do anything but this now.
Some of the things that I've seen that they've been working on are really fascinating. I mean, one thing is like it kind of borders on three-dimensional VR FaceTime type stuff.
Hayden and I got together and then we started, creating Converge, and my dream project is creating a space in VR where a bunch of people from all over the world can kind of get together and hang out. And we've done that to some extent. We've had maybe about 30 to 40 people in there at a time from all over the world. Like we've had people from Germany come in, people from France, people from Australia, and we've all been like watching a movie together, listening to music together. And I think that just on a larger scale is going to be just incredible. That's all I want to work on right now, is scaling up Converge.
The Converge stuff that they're working on, especially their VR dance parties and stuff like that, are so much fun, and it's just so inventive and very cool. I adore that stuff.
I think in Nashville you might kind of feel like, oh, I'm probably the only one around here even interested in VR, and I have no idea how to get into it. So creating a kind of a community and a resource for people to say like, oh look, there are like 30 or 40, or now we have 200 other people signed up to this group that are super into VR. It kind of gives you a sense of like, oh, I can do this now. Like I have support here locally for this. Finding a good space is a problem. Finding a good night for people is a challenge. Power can be a challenge. It takes a lot of electricity to run a bunch of laptops and desktops and Oculus Rifts. We have to travel a lot because there's not a big VR scene here. So I have to travel to San Francisco and New York to kind of meet the type of people that we want to be connecting with if we want to grow Converge. There's no way I could have done anything near what we've achieved with Converge on my own. I think you can go solo. I think it's a lot harder. So I would say joining the meetup page, you'll get email alerts of when we have events. I encourage everyone to come out and try VR and kind of hang out with everyone. It's a really cool group. So you can go onto Google and you can type in Nashville virtual reality and we'll come up. If you want to go directly to our site, you can type in NashvilleVR.com and it'll take you to our meetup page.
Have been going to the meetings, and we've grown from like 2 to 3 people every month to right now we're about 25 people a month. And then this last game jam, we had about 100 people show up for the game jam. Or previous years, we had about 25.
Someone trying to get into the local Nashville scene, I would suggest just coming to as many meetups as possible. The community is really growing, especially in the last 2 years since I've been here. It's really taken off, which is great.